This week on Deer Gear, we'll prep you for your next hunt by learning how Sawyer bug spray can keep you safe and comfortable in the blind. We'll also set up some stealth cams with the help of Do All Outdoors ground doggers. And later, all our preparation will be put to the test as we hunt for whitetail with some help from HiViz. All that and more on this episode of Deer Gear. Hunting preparation takes plenty of time and deliberate effort to make sure you're in control of as many variables as possible. Here at Deer Gear, our hunting prep began back in January at the annual SHOT Show in Las Vegas. There, we met up with the folks at Conquest Scents, who gave us the rundown on some of their most successful hunting scents.
Conquest Scents is a family deer farm in Davison, Michigan, and what we have done is we have come up with the ability to collect real deer scents, the scents and smells of our deer herd on our farm, and actually collect that and put it into a wax formula. What makes that unique is the wax formula holds the urines in a normal, neutral state, so there's no preservative. The stink stick's very unique. It's very simple, it's built very well and solid, but the tapered threads allow it to be airtight and leak-proof when it's closed. The fiberglass wick does not rot or break down like a cloth wick would be or a felt wick. It's also loosely woven, therefore airflow can go through it, so it pushes and pulls the scent out of there. You get more scent dispersion rather than just simply pulling. You can hang that up in a ground blind. When you're there, you open it up and you have scent dispersion. When you're done hunting, just close the bottom up tightly and leave it there for the next time you come out. So once it's there, when you go out hunting, you can get your scent going out much quicker, very quietly, without your movement and having to set everything up. It can stay there for a season. All you have to do is drop a new tube of scent in.
You know, scents are something in deer hunting that you can get a lot of different responses from when you talk to hunters about them. I'm a big believer in both cover scents and attractants, and I think there's times of the year that they play a bigger role than others, and I think they're very important on those different times of the year to make you more successful. I really like to use an attractant in the pre-rut, the rut, and even the post-rut, because there's always a deer out there looking to be attracted to a hot doe. And I like to use a cover scent anytime that I'm hunting. So when I look at those two different scenarios right there, no question about it, I believe scents are a giant part of hunting.
Conquest Scents has come out with a new EverCalm package. It's a package that is designed for the weekend hunter that he can use all season long. You're going to be able to find this at all your major box stores and retailers. They're very excited about coming out with this because it's a great savings to the hunter and to the stores. Conquest Scents, the new EverCalm package.
While we were at the SHOT Show, we also made sure to stop by the Sawyer booth. They've got a wide variety of useful products for hunting and camping that'll keep you comfortable and safe out in the field this season, including a super effective insect repellent designed to ward off bugs like mosquitoes and ticks for weeks at a time.
So we've been in the industry for 30 years now. We started with the snake bite venom removal kit, and then we expanded into sunscreen, insect repellents, and then now water filtration is the last big category added. But right now we're really prominent in the hunting and fishing industry right now with our insect repellents. So we have two major categories, the fabric insect repellent and the topical insect repellents. The fabric insect repellents is easy as saturating the clothes with the trigger spray and then letting it dry for 2 hours, and then it's good to go. The permethrin insect repellent is still one of our top sellers because of how versatile and effective it is. It's as effective as 100% DEET against mosquitoes as ticks, but it also goes on to protect you against 55 other types of insects. But it can be applied to any fabric. It's not going to harm any fabrics or finishes, and it can last for up to 42 days of sun exposure or for 6 washings in the washing machine. So it's odorless after it dries and very, very effective. The topical insect repellents, we have a few different varieties. Our most popular one at the moment right now is the picaridin. When you're not worrying about mosquitoes or flies, it can not only just make it more enjoyable for you, it can also make a big difference if you're out there hunting or when it's come time to take the shot, you don't want to be worried about the mosquitoes or ticks crawling on you. It can make a serious difference. Our slogan is, we keep you outdoors. And so there's a lot of things here that help make the outdoor experience more enjoyable for you, but also can help you from getting diseases or sick or worse.
Find out more at Sawyer.com. DeerGearTV is brought to you by Cabela's, it's in your nature. Smith & Wesson Performance Center, performance when it matters most. Do All Outdoors. Food Saver, the #1 vacuum sealing system. Grove Tech, go hunt, we'll carry the gun. We'll be right back.
Introducing the newest member of the Yamaha off-road family. It thrives in the most remote, rugged terrain. It never steps down from a challenge and travels long distances in search of adventure. The all-new Yamaha Wolverine. It's a whole new animal.
It's in our stomping grounds and our playground. It's in our sights and our commitment. It's in him, it was in them, and it will continue with her. It's in my nature. Is it in yours?
What I love about the Bradley smoker is that it cooks everything perfectly and it holds all the juices in.
So today we are going to be smoking some barbecue ribs, some venison sausage, and some dove, which is awesome.
You will never grill me doves again. I have to have them in the Bradley smoker. I would prefer to use the Bradley smoker every time I cooked. Well, that's really true because I love this thing. No lie. For more recipes, log on to bradleysmoker.com.
Perfection is an experience. You know it when you feel it. At 10 Point, we build perfect moments into every crossbow. All you have to do is seize them. 10 Point, perfection lives here.
The thing about public land is that most people hunt the same old beaten path. The thing about you is, you're not most folks. Introducing the new TC Compass, only by Thompson Center. Follow your own compass with America's master gunmaker.
My secret weapon? Evercom.
It's the first ever calming scent.
It's real smells from bedding areas.
To deer, that means safety.
Evercom reassures even nervous deer,
which can help you get the shot.
I use Evercom all season long.
Put it on your boots, your pants, and your decoy.
Its stick form won't wash away or freeze.
Evercom.
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 From the family deer farm at Conquest Scents.
As we continue to prepare for hunting season, let's join up with Wade Middleton, who's preparing a couple ground blinds out at deer camp. The first step to our setup involves thinking carefully about the placement of scouting cameras. Our preferred cameras for the job are Stealthcams. Ben Smith with GSM Outdoors has more details on the newest models available from Stealthcam this year.
Hey guys, Ben Smith here with GSM Outdoors, and today I'd like to take a minute to let you know what we got going on with Stealthcam for 2016. So what we've done the last couple of years is made our name on the G Series. Now what we've done for 2016 is turn to the G Pro Series. Now what the G Pro Series will do is, first and foremost, you'll notice a 10% reduction in the overall size of the housing of the camera. We've also raised megapixel resolution. So the G42, for example, was 10 megapixel. Now is the G45 No Glow Pro Series at a 14 megapixel resolution. Now, One of the coolest things that we've done for 2016 is our opening price point, which had historically been our P series. We have changed to the PX series. So 20 to 30% brighter illumination range at night. We've increased the megapixel resolution from 6 up to 8 megapixels on the price point line. So what you're going to notice with these as well too is actually a 20% reduction in overall size of the housing. So a lot more slender, sleek, smaller profile, improved performance at the same entry-level price point that you've been known to love with Stealthcam. So for more information on the entire line, whether it's the PX, ZX, or G Pro series, visit us at www.gsmoutdoors.com and click on Stealthcam.
This particular setup wouldn't be possible without another useful tool to have around. These Do-All Outdoors ground augers can be used for a number of uses, including mounting Stealthcams in otherwise hard-to-mount areas.
You know, this mounting system, unlike a lot of the, just standard straight systems that you see out there that you push in and can basically fall over very fast, this has got some bite to it. It's got some meat to it. It's going to allow it to stay more stable, and it's super easy to use. You can adjust it up and down for your scouting camera of choice, and then obviously when it comes time to anchor this down, you just screw it in. What that allows you to do is the hunter basically, or whatever, you can choose where to put this. I mean, trees just don't always grow in the best place that you can find to put a scouting camera up at. So it's allowed us to be able to look at places here before, but we were never able to get photos and locations. We were never able to, and it's just a matter of saying, okay, let's just put it, let's just put it right here, and we can just go in, and it is that simple to just start twisting it and turning it in like this with my hands. Now, you can bend it a little bit to put it in a better position, but when I walk away from this unit right here, I'm not going to be as worried about high winds or a cow or a raccoon or even a deer bumping into it and just simply knocking it over like a lot of the units that you find out on the market right now. This is going to give me security. So when I leave, and I may not come back for a month to check this, and it's more than likely going to be sitting exactly like I left it.
You can get more info on Do-All's ground augers by visiting doalloutdoors.com. Now that our Stealthcams are mounted and our Do-All ground augers are firmly anchored in place, there's one more step we can take to maximize the potential of our future hunt. Purina's Quick Draw is the perfect solution for attracting deer to your location and providing them with the essential nutrients that will encourage their growth.
I'm a very big believer in being able to put out blocks in a lot of different situations to get the most benefit from a herd that I can, whether it's increasing the quality of the herd there by giving them more nutrition, increasing the quantity, using this as an attractant to be able to bring them in, or being able to supplement a lot of my deer in those times of the year when the conditions are just harsh. It's hot out here right now, for instance, when I'm putting it out. This is going to provide a lot of nutrition for them, and it's also going to be able to give me an idea of what's going on. How do my deer look? I've got a scouting camera set up right over here to the right of it, and as they come in and hit this block, I'm going to be able to know what's going on. This particular block right here is a Purina Quick Draw block, and it's designed to provide so many nutritional benefits for these deer out here, and it's just as simple as unwrapping it and leaving it in this situation and coming back down the road and checking my scouting camera and see what was coming in here and benefiting from the positioning of this block. Now, one thing to always keep in mind, study your local regulations, make sure it's legal in the areas where you're going to be able to put this out at, because in some situations it's not legal to use, which I think is a giant mistake across the nation, because I believe anything that's going to benefit wildlife is going to benefit us all over time. So use these blocks where you can, and I promise you, not only are you going to see more game, but the game's going to benefit from you placing it out.
Learn more at their website, purinamills.com.
Stealthcam. Trail cameras with features you demand. With the durability and performance you can count on. Built to withstand even the harshest conditions. Stealthcam. Join the trail cam revolution.
on.
You put the cool in life. We put the cool in coolers. Arctic Ice.
I've never shot a multicolored pig like that. That is just awesome. First pig with the crossbow. I am pumped and excited.
If you enjoy the outdoors, you're going to want to have a Bubba Blade by your side. Introducing the Bubba Blade Rhino, aka the stubby skinning knife.
Well, on this pig today, I used the Bubba Blade stubby, and I mean, that thing worked phenomenally.
We've shortened up the handle to 4 inches and put a razor-sharp 4-inch skinning blade on it to make the perfect skinning and gutting knife. You'll be able to work close in with ease. Like all Bubba Blades, the knife features our patented handle that gets sticky when wet, so it won't slip out of your hand while you're working. Combined with our razor-sharp skinning blade, you have one kick-ass knife. Go online at BubbaBlade.com to order your Bubba Blade today.
Hey, we're in the kitchen today. We are making bacon wrapped pork loin. Wade was on a hog hunt and he brought me this. He had it in a food saver and I pulled it out of the freezer, thawed it. I had it in a Bradley smoker brine all night, and now I'm gonna put a little bit of a marinade on it, wrap it in the bacon, and put it in our Bradley Smart Smoker. It's gonna be fabulous. So let's start with, I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of honey into my bowl. And this is just for the glaze that I'm going to put over the pork before I wrap it in the bacon. And then I'm gonna take a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and then just about a teaspoon of cinnamon. This makes it really good. And then just stir it up here, just like that. And then I like to nuke mine about 15 seconds in the microwave to get it really liquefied, so it just pours on there a lot easier. See? So much better. So much to where you can, it's just so much easier to pour on here. So we're gonna just pour it like that on the pork loin. Then I'm gonna save some, because actually an hour after it's been cooking, I'm gonna pull it out of the smoker and I'm gonna add a little bit more to it. And actually, after I wrap this, I'm gonna put a little bit more on the bacon. So, just get it all like that. And this is super easy. You don't even need toothpicks on this deal. You just grab it like that, and then roll it. Look how beautiful is that? Super easy. You just lay out your bacon, tuck it in there like that, and then I'm gonna put a little bit more of the glaze. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more like this, and then we're gonna head out to our Bradley Smart Smoker. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. Okay, we got our bacon wrapped pork loins ready to go. I'm gonna put our temperature probes in. And the great thing with these guys is it sends all the information to my iPhone, so I'll know when my meat is actually ready, when it hits the final temperature that it's actually done at. So here we go, we're putting it in. It's gonna cook for about 2 hours, but I'm gonna pull it out in about 1 hour just to put another glaze on it and let it cook for 1 more hour. So we'll see you in 2 hours. Bradley Smoker has made it easier than ever before for me to smoke my meals. I love the options of being able to monitor my smoker from afar in case I'm busy doing something else. It's just another great feature in the lineup of Bradley smokers that helps ensure great meals. Apparently, the food is done. The Bradley Smart Smoker let me know here on the screen, and my iPhone also let me know that it was ready, thanks to these probe indicators here. And it looks great. This thing is pretty smart. It looks fabulous. There you go, it's done. Look at that. The Bradley Smart Smoker tells you everything you need to know. It's absolutely fascinating. I'm amazed. This makes making dinner so much easier.
Don't forget to find more recipes online at bradleysmoker.com. Whether out in the field or at home in the kitchen, a good sharp knife is necessary for safely and efficiently slicing that perfectly cooked roast or breaking down that trophy harvest. For us, the Bubba Blade's sharp high-end steel blade is perfect for all our needs. All Bubba Blades are sharpened by hand at the factory to razor sharpness and coated with a non-stick surface that is bonded with titanium to prevent rusting and pitting. Of course, the calling card of any Bubba Blade is the big red no-slip grip handle. It's big enough so that you have outstanding grip security and it feels great in your hand, especially with its multiple thumb and finger positions, so you can apply pressure when you need to. It's engineered for outstanding grip security and safety. Bubba Blade offers plenty of different styles and varieties for whatever your needs are, so be sure and head over to their website at bubbablade.com to learn more.
Comfortable to carry, comfortable to shoot. It's slim, concealable, and powerful protection. The M&P Shield by Smith & Wesson. Confidence? We perfected that years ago.
Engel's got the original high-performance cooler and a whole lot more. Engel coolers, go with the original.
Heavy duty, rugged, and designed for the big game hunter and angler. The FoodSaver Game Saver Titanium Vacuum Sealer has the power and performance to seal in the freshness of your game and fish for up to 3 years, 5 times longer than standard storage methods. And with its extra-wide dual and repetitive sealing capabilities, that's a ton of big game savings. Tough tested and rated 4.8 out of 5 stars by outdoorsmen just like you. The FoodSaver Titanium System, it's a true game changer.
HiViz Shooting Systems knows that your shooting performance matters in all conditions. All HiViz shooters experience faster target acquisition with our durable LightWave sights. Featuring easily interchangeable light pipes, LightWave sights give your eyes the exact sight picture you crave. Shoot HiViz. See what you've been missing.
Nikon's no-fault policy was created for those who continually push the envelope, travel the farthest, stay the longest, brave the most hostile elements. We do our best to deliver on our promise of a lifetime of performance. And we'll stand with you should accidents happen. Trust earned. Nikon.
Every day, your eyes are exposed to dust, debris, and wind. Only Wiley X removable gaskets block it all out, and your eyes remain safe. Wiley X, absolute premium protection for sportsmen.
DeerGearTV is brought to you by Walker's Game Ear, Nikon, the next generation of hunting optics, HiViz, see what you've been missing, Wiley X, absolute premium protection, and 10-point crossbows. There is no substitute. After weeks of preparation, we're anxious to get out and hunt. This week, Scott Steyert from HiViz Sights is ready to get into a ground blind and harvest his very first whitetail buck. Helping him guarantee expert aim will be the new HiViz Comp Lightwave sight for shotgun. Let's join him at the range now, where he'll practice his shot and tell us a little more about HiViz's latest innovation.
We decided to use a shotgun slug, for a couple reasons. It was great for that ground blind, and also HiViz has a new sight out. It's our comp sight, but in a lightwave form, so it's our lightwave comp sight. We wanted to make a sight for a shotgun in the new lightwave design, because the lightwave design, it has a lot of awesome features. It has a skeletal frame over the light pipe, and it has like a little wave design on the top, and that does a couple of things. I mean, it protects the light pipe, so now it makes this sight a very durable sight. It's still interchangeable, so in that package, in the comp sight, it comes with 4 different diameter light pipes in 3 different colors. But it also, because of the design of that skeletal frame with the wave on top, it allows light to enter from all different angles. So it's still extremely bright. So it has everything you want in a sight, especially a hunting sight.
Sighted in and geared up, we're ready to head out into the field. HiViz sights are designed for maximum light gathering, so they'll be effective even tucked back under the cover of this ground blind.
Where the sight was, we were in the blind, it was very shadowed, but then all around it was also shadowed because of all the trees and shrubs and everything to use it. And the sight was in that shadow, but it didn't matter because it does such a great job of gathering light that, I mean, the sight was extremely bright, very easy to see, and it worked very well. But we weren't there very long, maybe 30 to 40 minutes, and we saw the first deer. It was a doe. He came in, and she was there for probably 20 minutes, just hanging out, eating. 20 minutes later, 25 minutes later, that's when the big buck came in. And it was kind of, you know, at that point, my heart starts pounding a little bit, because when I saw that buck, I knew that that's the one that, I mean, I wanted to take him. He was, I mean, it's my first buck period, but he was way bigger than anything I had anticipated. Wade had told me, he said, hey, be patient here, because if you see a buck, there's a good chance he's gonna walk back and forth. I mean, that's typically what they do. They just kind of walk back and forth and they're on the ground. So he finally starts to walk back. And of course it wasn't that easy. He walked back and then he's looking away from me, and so I didn't have a shot. And of course at this time, that's when time stands still, it seems like. And then finally, he turned and I had a broadside shot. So I put that nice glowing dot right where it needed to be. That is the biggest whitetail I've ever seen. That is amazing. They asked me earlier, what was my expectations? I didn't have any. That right there would have exceeded all of my expectations. That is amazing. All right, so he should be over here. He couldn't have went far. Looking for some blood. Oh, there he is. He didn't even get in the bushes. Very, very nice. Look at that, man. Man, that sucker is sweet. Very, very nice. That's a good shot too. So it was a great shot. It was a great hunt. Very exciting. I got a great buck, so I'm very pleased.
Like what you see on Deer Gear? Win products and gift cards simply by liking us on Facebook at DeerGearTV. You'll get up-to-date info on all our featured gear and the inside scoop on upcoming giveaways. Just visit facebook.com/DeerGearTV. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.